Welcome to the world's most fabulous people series. I'm your host today, Tonya Hofmann, and I'm so excited to introduce to you the amazing Chris Salem. Hey, Chris, how are you?
How you doing, Tonya? Great to be here.
So I love having you on today because you're one of those people that were like, oh my gosh, she's so fabulous. So tell us a little bit about how fabulous you are. What do you have going on in your world?
Well, there's a lot going on. I mean, the primary thing that I'm doing right now is really concentrating on the message I'd like to get across to entrepreneurs and business leaders that are either stuck somewhere or they're reached a plateau or there's something just not working in their business or their personal life, is to let them know that if they can have sustainable success at the next level by only operating in the solution rather than the effect of the cause of the problem. So my mission is to get on radio shows, platform, or podcasts, TV, through my speaking engagements to convey this message that it is possible. I'm living proof of it, and other people that I've mentored and consulted with.
Awesome. So have you always been this fabulous?
Absolutely not. I'm just like everyone else. I'm no different. I mean, I had a very tough background growing up. I had issues where my father was not really present in my life. I dealt with a lot of anger, and that was my root cause, my father. And many of the things unconsciously that I was doing in my life, in terms of with business decisions, personal decisions, were always tied back to that anger. So I was always the victim, and I had many things that would happen that didn't go right. And I had a part in that. I didn't realize that. And when I learned how to resolve the root cause to that emotion, to my father, and truly forgive and release, I was able then to live and operate my business and my personal life in the solution to attract better situations for sustainable success.
Awesome. So do you have an incredibly fabulous tip or information that you would like to share with us today?
I would say that the first thing is to become aware. You may not know what your problem is. I mean, many times when I mentor and consult with people, they're not aware that there's even a problem, but they know on some level something is not working for them. Either their business is stagnant, they're not able to reach a certain level compared to, say, others in their industry or segment, or something in their personal life is off. But what I like to let people know is that people's personal life and business is often treated separately, but they also work together. And that's really something where I want to stress to people, become aware of what's going around you. That's the first step of knowing that you're ready to look into resolving the root cause to operate in the solution.
Awesome. And do you have any insight on, kind of a lot of people really do get that stuck feeling, not only just reaching out to you, but is there something that they can kind of start today that will start helping them move so that when they have that chance to talk to you, then they're already one step ahead?
Absolutely. Well, here's what they could do. I mean, awareness is the first part. So that's really important. Next, what you may want to try is just, you may not, it takes some time to get into the rhythm, but start to meditate 10 minutes a day in the morning. And in the beginning, you're going to have a lot of thoughts coming in and out. You're in the past, you're in the future. That's how most people live their life. But don't worry about that. Just concentrate on your breath, and over time, get into the rhythm of being present in the moment. Each and every day, you should take your moral inventory of how you feel. Don't overanalyze it. Don't overthink it. Just write it down. Whatever comes to mind. I don't care if it's the craziest idea or how you're feeling. Just write it down. And when you begin to look at this information while being in the moment from a third-party perspective, you begin to see where the problem is and where it stems back to. And then your solution will be coming soon after. So that would be my tip for today.
Oh, awesome. I love that. So I know a lot of us have had an embarrassing moment or two, or something that we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened, but we learned something amazing from it. Do you have an experience like that?
Well, I have a lot of experience. I mean, I've had one incident one time where I was actually on a radio show, a live radio show, and I thought I got disconnected, and I actually had somebody in the car, and I was talking to them about something unrelated as I was waiting to get back on the line, which I thought, but apparently I was still plugged in, and this was being here. That people could hear this. And meanwhile, I didn't hear them saying, "You're on the air, you're on the air." And it was quite embarrassing. But so, I mean, I've learned that you have to be in the moment, and just things are going to happen, and you got to let go, because I felt terrible after that. And but just to be in the moment always, and knowing that if something happens, just to let it go and move forward. And that's just one of many embarrassing moments for me.
Right, I know. When they say it's live, you know, you got to remember that. I love that.
Yeah.
Who has had something like that happen? Once you start going into things like that, you're like, oh, technology. So do you have something incredibly fabulous to offer or share with our guests today?
Yes, I would love to offer many different things, but today what I'd like to offer guests, if they would like to contact me, would be that I have a chapter that I contributed to for Jack Canfield's next book, Mastering the Art of Success. It'll be out July 13th, and I'd be happy to provide a PDF or ebook version to those viewers or listeners, that if they contact me, I'd be happy to send that chapter to them.
Awesome. How do they get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me at Christopher Salem, SALEM.com, at my contact page, or you can reach me direct at my email at chris@christophersalem.com.
Awesome. All righty, everybody. So make sure you jump on that offer like now and get to know Chris. And please reach out to him and book him for your next event, because you will not be disappointed, obviously, because who wouldn't want to have that fabulousness on stage? Or if you got a radio show or anything, you know, holler at him, and simply go to Public Speakers with an S, Association, all spelled out.com. We've got a speaker search. You can put in Chris. Whoo, there's his pretty face will jump up at you, and you can follow him. You can connect with him. You can send him a request. So thank you, Chris, for being on today.
Thank you so much, Tonya, for having me.
All righty, everybody. So we will see you next time on the world's most fabulous people series. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Tonya. Appreciate it.
Awesome. All righty. That was good. Was it good?
Yes.
Let's see. I can have this air. The earliest is Tuesday the 6th, so that's pretty soon.
That's perfect. Yeah, if you want to send me a link, that'll be great, and I'll make sure I'll put it on my social media handles and get it out there.
Perfect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go upload it to YouTube. It'll go out. I'll push it out through my entire social media realm at 8 a.m. Central Time on the 6th.
Perfect. That'll be 9 o'clock my time. That'll work perfectly.
Perfect. So what I need to do is have you, I'll send you the link and the iframe, but I need you to have about 3, 4, 5 people go watch it all the way through, so that YouTube will say, hey, this is a video that
absolutely
we can connect with, and then comment, so that when we push it out on the 6th, then everyone who goes there see that people are commenting, and then they'll want to watch it because it looks like there's activity.
Absolutely. I can do that. I'll make sure I get that out to a number of people to see if we get 5 to view the entire video.
Perfect. Yeah, and make sure they ask them to comment on it. So I will send you all of that info, and we'll rock and roll.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Okay. Talk to you soon. Oh, and are you going to come to our conference this year?
What's that?
Or are you going to be able to make it to the conference?
This year I can't, because I have a prior engagement. When I had signed up, I already had, but definitely next year I'm there. Absolutely, I'm there.
Sounds great.
Sounds good. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.